let me know. I noticed that my network recently has been bad. Yeah, just make sure you let me know. How to fix it. Yeah, are you guys able to hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I do not know what was happening, but I was able to hear myself as one of you was talking. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Let's see. Okay, are you guys able to see the screen?
No, ma'am.
No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. I want us to do question 9, this question that you see here. Okay, but before we do that, I have question 9, 10, wait, and 3 and 4. Which one do you guys think we must start with? We have 3, 4, and then we also have 9, 10. Because I know we're not going to be able to cover everything today, so the others you could complete on your own, and then on Friday when we meet, we're going to do the rest of the questions together. So which one do you want us to start with? 9, 10, 3, or 4?
Ma'am, is it okay if we do 4?
Which one is 4, 4, 4? Okay. Okay, let me try to zoom it in. Okay. Okay, are you guys able to see? Are you all able to see?
Yes.
Okay. Question 4.1 says Mr. Ketch saves money for his intended relocation to Britain. He keeps himself updated with the exchange rates by watching the daily business news on TV. On a particular day, the rand and pound exchange rate was £1 equals to 18 rands 40 cents. How many pounds will he get in exchange for his savings of 500,000? Okay, guys, before we continue, let me try to remove this from battery save mode because it keeps on going off so fast. Okay, let me try to reshare. Okay. Guys, if you want to say something, you must raise it in here, né? Because I'm not able to see in the chats. All right. Okay, and they say how many pounds will he get in exchange for his savings of 500,000? Do you guys know how we're gonna calculate this? And it's just too much, so that means we're not going to do a whole lot of calculations. Do you guys?
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to divide the 500,000 rand by the 18 rand, 40 cents.
Perfect. So we're going to we're going to divide the total, which is 500,000, with the pound exchange rate on that particular day, which is 18 rands 40 cents. There's going to be, oh no, It's going to be 500, 1, 2, 3 divided by 18,40. Yeah, because you want to know how many 1840s, 18,40 do you have in a 500,000. So how many pounds are we getting?
Ma'am, 27,173, I rounded it off to 91.
Okay. So we have let me write it like I want to. So it's what? It's 27,000 and what?
173.
173,91.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that's it. Then 4.2 says a pair of jeans priced at 550 is put on sale for 25% discount. How much is the new price? A pair of jeans priced at 550 is put on sale for 25% discount. How much is the new price? I think I saw Bikanyo in here. Bikanyo, how are we going to answer this question here? And how many marks? It's also 2 marks.
Ma'am, you're going to take the percentage and then you're going to put it over 100 and then you're going to say times 550. And then you're going to say that you're going to say 0.025 times 550 will give us, let me just calculate.
Okay, but before you calculate, why are we having 0,025? Where is that 0,025 coming from?
From the 25 over 100.
It's 25 over 100 is 0,025.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you put that on your calculator?
Yes.
Guys, is like 25 divided by 100 is 0,025.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, bro. Guys, what kind of calculators are you guys using?
Mine says 0.25.
Yes, it's 0,25. I don't know how you guys calculate this thing of 25 divided by 100, but you should get a 0,25. When you say 0,025, that means it's 2,5%. Ne? You must make sure you put it on your calculator and not assume, ne? Not assume that the 25% is 0,025. Perfect. You can continue, Bikanyo.
Ma'am, our given answer will be 137%. I mean, discount. 137.
But the question says, how much is the new price?
The new price is going to be 137.5 rand.
You say that 137, comma
5.
50. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So the answer that you got is the discount. It's not the new price, name. So if you want to know the new price, that means you're going to take the old price minus the discount of 25%. Okay. So you're going to say this is not your final answer, but your final answer is going to be 550 rands minus 137 rands and 50 cents, right? And I don't know how much it's gonna be. How much is it gonna be, guys?
Ma'am, 412.5.
412.50, 50 cents. Okay, perfect. Do you all get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. And then we have Mrs. Tate, who saves a lump sum of 50,000 for her daughter's university fees. If her money is invested for 5 years on simple interest option of 5% per annum, how much payout will she receive at the end of 5 years? Mrs. Tate saves a lump sum of 50,000 for her daughter's university fees. If her money is invested for 5 years on a simple interest option of 5% per annum, how much payout will she receive at the end of 5 years? Do you guys know how we're gonna calculate for this one? Do you know
Yes, ma'am.
which formula we're gonna use?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one are we going to use? Wait, before you answer, let me write this. A equals to P into 1 plus IN. A is equals to P into 1. This is the one, eh? Plus I to the power of N. Which one are we using?
Ma'am, the
first-
first one.
First one and the second one. Why are we using the first one? Why are we using the first one?
Ma'am, I don't really have a reason.
So we're going to
Because-
use the first one because it's a simple interest. Ne? This is for simple interest. Ne? And then once you see N up there, it's for compound. When they say compound, compounded annually, semi-annually, quarterly, and all of that. As long as it's compound interest, this is the one you're going to use. But if it's simple, see, everything is down here. There's no exponent whatsoever. Yeah, when they say simple interest, you use this one, you see? And then when they say compound, you're going to use this one that has N up there, right? Okay, so we're going to use the first one, which is A is equal to P into 1 plus IN. And what is going to be our P? What is going to be our I? What is going to be our N?
Ma'am, our P is gonna be the 50,000.
50, 1, 2, 3.
Ma'am, the P.
Yebo.
Isn't our P the 50,000?
It is. This is our P.
Because ma'am, you wrote on A. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Now I get it. And then, ma'am, our I is gonna be the 5%.
1 plus 0.05, that is 5%. And then our N,
It's gonna be the 5 years, ma'am.
our N is the number of years, which is 5. Yes. So in case you get confused on whether you are writing P here or here, or the value here or here, this A is the amount at the end of the period, ne? And then this one, the one that you write here next to everything, it's the amount now, ne? It's the present amount, okay? So the 50,000, you see, we put it closer to the 1 plus IN. That means it's the amount at the beginning of the period. If, let's say, for example, they said Mrs. Tate wants to have a 50,000 at the end of 5 years, then the 50,000 was going to be here. It was going to be 51, 2, 3, 50,000 equals to P into 1 plus 0.05 multiplied by that. And given that everything is the same, the percentage option, it's a simple interest and it's kept for 5 years. It's saved for 5 years. And then if they said maybe this person wanted a 50,000 at the end of the period, this is where you put your 50,000. But now, because this is the amount that this a person, which is Mrs. Tate, wants to save now, which is 50,000, hence we are writing it here. Okay, I'm sure now you calculated. How much did you get? Are you still with me, guys?
Ma'am, I got
Yes, ma'am.
You got what?
62,500.
Okay. 62,500 rands. Okay, so this is the amount that she's going to have at the end of 5 years, and the interest that this person will receive is going to be 62,500 minus 51,230,000. In case they ask you what is the interest that this person received, so you're going to say 62,000, the amount at the end of the period minus the amount at the beginning of the period, and then the difference is going to be the interest that is earned. Right? Do we have any question? Are we all good? Nyaki? Are we good?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Let's move to 4.4. 4.4 says the first 4 terms of a number pattern is 2, 7, 12, 17, and others. These are the first 5. And they say find the next 3 terms of the pattern. How are we going to get the next 3 terms? Okay, let's do this. 2, 7, 12. Zira, how are we going to get the next 3 terms?
Ma'am, are we gonna look for the constant difference?
Mm-hmm.
So the constant difference is 5.
5.
And
So,
yeah. So then what we can do is use the formula of Tn is equal to An plus B. And so what we do is that for our Tn, we can say that 2 is our Tn, is equal to A, which is 5, and then N plus B. And we can substitute. Yes, ma'am?
we just want the 3 terms, ne? Not the general formula, okay? So we want,
Okay.
yeah, we want the next 3 terms. Okay.
Okay, so the first term is going to be 22.
So we have a 22,
Then 27
27,
and 32.
32. Perfect. Okay, I see that you were on to 4.4.2 and you can carry on with it. So they say find the general term for the pattern in the form Tn is equal to. You can carry on with it.
Okay, our formula for this is Tn is equal to An plus B. Our A is going to be 5 plus B. And our Tn is going to be 2. And for our N, we're going to substitute 1. So basically, it's going to be 2 equals to 5 times by 1 plus b.
I need you to restart. You said we're gonna have a being equals to 5.
A is equal to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then n is equal to 1.
Okay.
And then our Tn will be 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to find b. So how we're going to lay it out is 2 is equal to 5 times by 1 plus b.
Did you say 5 times 1?
Yes, 5 times 1 plus b. Yes, ma'am. Then we're going to times 5 times 1, which then gives us 5 plus b. So it's going to be 2 is equal to 5 plus b. We move that 5 to the 2, so 2 minus by 5 is equal to b, which then gives us minus 3 is equal to b. Therefore, our formula is Tn is equal to 5, 5 n minus 3. That's our formula.
Okay, cool. This is our general term. Okay. I'm gonna ask. Thank you, Zira. I'm gonna ask. Let's see. Busisiwe, is this how you are gonna do it as well, or do you have anyone who have a different way of doing it?
Ma'am, I was gonna do it the same way.
Do it the same way. Nyaki, how about you?
Ma'am, I was gonna do it the same way.
Same way, perfect. And let's see. Buikanyo,
Mom was gonna do it the same way also.
same way. Lihumo, Mangaliso. Yeah, Lihumo and Mangaliso. How about you guys? Same way? Okay, perfect. Now, okay, they say use your formula in 4.4.2 to find the 11th term in the pattern. How are we going to substitute this? Buikanyo, the 11th term.
Ma'am, you're going to say Tn equals to 5n brackets 11 close brackets, and then you're going to multiply 5 times 11.
Mm-hmm.
Then ma'am, it will give us 5 times 11 equals to 55 minus 3 will give us 52. So the 11th term will be 52.
Will be a 50
2.
or 52.
Yes,
Perfect. Thank you. Do we have any question under question 4? Do we have somebody that missed something here? Okay, I'll just assume that we are right. Okay, let's try to do question 10. Or you can suggest, do we do 9, 10, or 3? 9, 10, or 3, which one should follow? Are you still there, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one should we do next? Any, it's fine. Okay, cool. I'll just pick 10. For 10, they say below are marks of a grade 9 class after writing a mathematics test out of 2. Answer the questions that follow based on the data. All answers must be rounded off to 1 decimal place. All the answers are rounded to 1 decimal place. So we have the data there, 27, 25, and till the last one, the 30. When you have this, when you have a data like this, what is the first thing that you must do? What is the first thing that I said you guys must do before any other thing? When you're dealing with this type of questions and you are given a data like this. Lihumo, what did we say we must do? What's the first thing that you must do? Lihumo, are you still there? Okay, let's go to Nyaki. Nyaki, what's the first thing that I said we must do when we have a data like this?
Ma'am, rearrange it.
We have to rearrange it. Perfect. And when we are rearranging it, what is the first number that we're going to have? Let me use a red color. What is the first thing that we have to write? What is the smallest number here?
Ma'am, I think it's 24.
24.
Ma'am, then
we have another 24, ne?
yes, ma'am.
And
Another 24.
another 24.
Then, ma'am, 25.
25.
Ma'am, another 25.
Okay, 25.
Then another 25.
Another 25.
And another 25, ma'am.
Another 25.
Then 20. Yes, ma'am, 26.
26.
Then, ma'am, another 26.
Another 26.
And then, ma'am, I think that's also 27.
27. Wait. Okay.
Then, ma'am, another 27.
27.
Then, ma'am, another 27. And then,
Another
ma'am,
27.
yes,
Another
ma'am.
one. Ne?
Yes, ma'am. And then, ma'am, 28. Then, ma'am, another 28.
Another 28.
Then, ma'am, another 28.
Another 28.
Then, ma'am, another 28.
Another one.
Then, ma'am, the last 28.
And the last one, I think we have 2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 left.
Yes, ma'am.
And what else?
Then, ma'am, we have 29.
We have 29. Wait. Okay. Another 29.
Yes, ma'am.
And
And then, ma'am, 30.
30.
And then ma'am, another 30.
Another 30.
Then ma'am, 31.
31.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
31.
Another 31.
Another 31. And the last one. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you, Nyaki. Now that we've rearranged the data in ascending order, let's now go to the question. So the question, or the first question, says calculate the mean. Do we know the formula of calculating the mean? Usisi, what is the formula to calculate the mean?
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, is it M equals to the sum of the terms over number of terms, or
Yes, perfect. That's how you calculate for the mean. That's the formula of calculating. So it's the sum of the terms divided by the number of the terms. Okay, cool. And Mangaliso, what is the mean when you're calculating it? How much did you get as your mean? Or are you still calculating?
I'm still calculating, almost done.
Okay. Do we have somebody who's done calculating? Zira, have you calculated already?
I'm still calculating.
Still calculating. Do we have somebody who's done calculating?
Ma'am, I got 27.34.
27.34, and this is your final answer.
Yes, ma'am.
And is this correct? Busisi, is this correct?
yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. Let's move to Zira. Zira, is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nyaki, is this correct?
Ma'am, I'm still calculating.
Still calculating. Lihumo, is it correct? Biganyo, are you agreeing to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is not correct. If you are having an answer like this, then you're absolutely getting a wrong for that. If you read 10.1, you understand why it's wrong. I didn't calculate for it, but I can see that it's absolutely wrong, because if you look at the information they wrote there, 10.1, then you will know why I'm saying it's not correct. Do we have someone who wants to correct it? That's, what do you see here? Nyaki, what do you see here? A useful information there.
Ma'am, they asked us to round the answer off to 1 decimal place.
All the answers. or specific answers?
Ma'am, all the answers.
Of the answers. So is 27.34 to 1 decimal place? Is it rounded to 1 decimal place?
No, ma'am.
And what's going to be the answer if it's not?
Ma'am, 27.3.
27.3, and this is absolutely correct. So guys, you must not overlook this important information there. Make sure that you pay much attention to it. You didn't get wrong. Then 10.1.2, find the median. What is our median, Busisi way? What's gonna be our median for this data? Or maybe before we answer the median, Mangaliso, are you still there? What do you understand by the term median?
Pardon me, ma'am?
What do you understand by the term median?
Isn't it where you arrange the data from smallest to largest?
A median.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go to who? Okay. Zira.
Is the
Oh no,
is
ma'am.
the
Sorry.
is the medium the number in the middle?
The number in the middle. Okay, thank you. Mangaliso, did you want to say something?
I was gonna say that.
Okay, cool. And Lihuma, what's our middle term or middle terms here? What's going to be our median? Okay, Lihuma is not here. Let's check. Forgot her name. Biganyo. Yes, I wanted to say Biganyo. Biganyo, what's gonna be our median? Biganyo. Okay, cool.
Yes, ma'am.
What's gonna be our median?
Ma'am, 7, if not mistaken.
It's gonna be what?
7.
7. And how did you get to 7?
Ma'am, since the meaning of medium is the number in the middle, I took 7.
Okay. So okay, let me try to get another one to answer and then we'll explain after. Umolemo, are you able to unmute your mic? I haven't called your name. Okay. Now let's move to who? Let's see. Who I haven't called. Let's Zira, what's gonna be our middle term or our median? What are our middle term or terms?
Ma'am, is it 28?
28. How many terms do we have here?
25.
25 terms and 25 terms. Okay, let's see. If you are saying we are having 25 terms, that means our middle term is going to be, let's see, 25. It's going to be the 13th term. So you say 25 divided by 2, it's 12.5. So that means the 13th is the middle term. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And let's use black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have there are 26. Do you see that? Oh no, perfect. So this is going to be our thing. There are 25, you're right. So our median Wiganyo is going to be 28 because it's the middle term. So you count from this side going that direction, going back, and then from here to forward. Yeah? So because the middle term or the middle number of 25 is what? Is 13. So that means the number that is on the 13th position, that is going to be regarded as our median. Okay, guys, I don't know what happened. It kicked me off, so I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Good. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes,
Guys,
ma'am.
okay. So I was asking, what is the mode, or what do you understand? But before you answer, what do you understand by the term mode? What is meant by the mode of the data? Nyaki, this was directed to you. I'm not sure if you're still here.
Ma'am, the mode is the number that appears the most.
And on this data, what is the number that appears the most?
Ma'am, it's 28.
28. Okay, perfect. Now let's go to the range. And Busisi, how are we going to calculate our range? The range of these data that you're having here.
Ma'am, I think you take the highest number and the smallest number, and then you like subtract
Mhm.
So ma'am, yes, ma'am, gonna be 31 minus 24, which is 7.
Which is 7. So now our range is going to be 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. 1 minus 2, 4. Okay, now let's go to 10.2. 10.2 says, if the same test could be given to another grade 9 class taught in the same way by the same teacher, what do you think most learners will get? If the same test would be given to another grade 9 class taught the same way by the same teacher, what mark do you think most learners will get? Zira, have I called your name recently?
You called me for number 1.2.
Okay, yeah, you can hop on this one.
Okay. Ma'am, I think it's going to be 28 because it's the most recurrent number.
Because it's the most
recurring number.
Okay. Mangaliso, thank you, Zira. Mangaliso, what do you think the answer is going to be for this one? Okay, let's go to Busisiwe. Busisiwe, what do you think most learner will get if most learners will get from a different class taught by the same teacher, same way?
Ma'am, I think they will get 28.
28. Nyaki, what do you think is going to be the answer?
Ma'am, I also think it will be 28.
Buikanyo, do you also think it's going to be a 28?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I forgot who else is in here who are able to unmute their mic. But this is a different way of them asking for a median, okay? Which is 28, okay? So that means the most learner will be getting a 28, okay? Because again, it also appears more. I mean, if it's a different class taught same way, we assume that the learners are slightly or more like the same class or another class, same way, same teacher, and that means downstairs here is going to be 28, and you guys are absolutely correct. And I think we're going to do question 9 and 3 the next time we meet. In case you want to take a screenshot, you can just tell me so I can zoom for you so you guys can do them during your own time. And then on Friday when we meet, you guys can just answer simply so. But before we end, do we have any question? Anyone who has a question?
No, ma'am.